And hello there. We're just doing that sound check so we know that everybody is hearing us all well and good. And we have a thumbs up on that. So we are here. Welcome to the Network's Tribe Shout Out Tuesday.
Shout out Tuesday.
So today is Tuesday where we shout out all of our friends, family, um, business people who inspire us, and entrepreneurs looking to make their way in the digital market world. So let's see who's hanging out here. It's probably Mr. Easley.
Hello, Mr. Easley and Grimner over there at
Oh.
RLM.
Oh, yeah, maybe
Radio.
Grimner too, because now there's 3 people.
There are.
Yes, Mr. Easley sent me Facebook like yes. Before we get started, there's some people that we don't have graphics for.
Yeah.
I would like to change that at some point in time, and I had a thought, and like I just had this like 2 seconds ago, like while I was making the coffee, before I even drank any. So maybe it's just crazy, but I was thinking, how about like a business card, but like like a digital business card that basically we have as an image file to use for this area.
Right.
What do you think about that? I mean,
that
could be something we could do. Whether or not it's Donna that does it or I do it,
we have the abilities.
We have the abilities, and if it's something that would interest any of the network members, as far as having for their personal distribution, or if they wanted to get a copy, I think we could come up with a reasonable agreement there.
I think so.
All right, and that would be something that's not part of the network membership, like giving you that artwork, but it's something that you'd have easier access to, seeing as well we would make the artwork for free for here, and then if you wanted to take it for like your own branding or get them printed, that would be a definite possibility. It still kind of relies on the participation of the network members that we are shouting out to.
Yeah.
Let us know what the fuck they're all about, and give us some sort of media to work with. But it's something I think we could manufacture here. I mean, for the ones that we already have, we could easily create one. And yes, coffee is good.
It's very good.
All right. So, without further ado, let's just do this way. All right, we're going to throw that up there like that, and then we'll go from there. But before we get into all of the imagery, let's talk about the people we don't have. We don't have artwork for as of yet. And it's not so much a hey, let me shout at people who have not yet given us any type of media to help create an image for them for Tribe Shout Out Tuesday or what have you for promotional purposes and whatnot. But it's more of well, we don't have the imagery yet, so we're just gonna shout them out old school style where we just shout them out.
Yeah.
All right. So people we don't have artwork for. Well, first and foremost, our last week's feature Focus Friday guest,
Charlie!
my little brother Charlie, he doesn't have any type of media whatsoever. So
That dude, Charlie,
so
take some pictures.
we had a discussion about how he needs to take pictures of himself looking like an adult. He's in fitness and wellness business. That's the entrepreneurship he started, but having only pictures of yourself in gym clothes
Guns!
while asking people to take supplements, you really need to know your product and know what's in your product, and no one's going to listen to you if you don't look like you know your
The business
product
end of the
or
deal.
know what's in your product. Granted, the product he's promoting, the one he's an ambassador for, that's really not his business per se, but it's personal training, motivation, what have you. But still, you need to look the part of the entrepreneur at some point in time. But anyway, Charlie Dahlem, Phoenix supplement ambassador. Phoenix products are all natural, for the most part vegan, with the exception of obviously whey protein, which is impossible to be vegan because whey protein comes from milk. And then that's I'm a cook and I actually know these things type of thing. Aside that, everything is all vegan, natural ingredients and all that type of stuff. So he takes it. He's his own guinea pig for his product line. So if you look at him, you see the results of taking these supplements. He completely explains what they do, how they benefit him, because he sees the results himself. And there's that. He wouldn't have accepted being their ambassador if he
didn't use their products.
He didn't have personal experience with the product. So there's that. Right now, as far as like advice for macros, for weight loss, for exercise routines and stuff like that, he is actually throwing that out at no cost. But as he fills up spaces, that will change. So if you're looking for advice right now, if you head on over to the network's website at thenetworkmma.wordpress.com and look at last week's Feature Focus Friday post, which if you were in the newsletter, you had actually gotten an email about that on Monday morning. And you can get his email address over there. You can find the Phoenix product page and there is a promo code, LumberChuck15, for a 15% discount. Lumber, like, wood. Chuck, as in short for Charlie, and 15, all one word, all caps. And currently that's active. I don't know how long that will be active. If you are looking for supplements for a great many things. I mean, he was talking about how he had shoulder pain from doing like strongman contests and stuff like that back in the past, and one of the supplements he takes has pretty much eliminated all of his shoulder issues, his range of motion issues and whatnot. So there's that too. He's not making the claim that that's
doing something that it wouldn't.
Sorry, the focus is like,
Yeah.
because I'm leaning forward and everything. All right, I'm gonna sit back here and let's focus a few. So now that we spent like 10 minutes on Charlie, let's move on. Do you have anybody that will have artwork for you?
My friend Laura Lee. She works SFX out of Indianapolis. She does special effects for upcoming movie featuring the haunted Hana house in Indianapolis. Indiana. And she does the special effects, the makeup, all that. She's part of that crew. You can find her here on Facebook as Laura Lee. She does amazing work besides movie effects and stuff of that nature. She's an amazing artist. She makes hairpins based on like gore and horror movie type themes. She makes her own line of coffee mugs with crystals and featuring mushroom art that she does. She's a painter. She's just a creative soul, and she's like my little sister. I've known her most of my life, so go check her out. She does do events and Comic-Cons and all that stuff pre-COVID world. So Laura Lee.
Okay, so we're going to start with the photos. I had an idea, since when I do the share screen, it pops over to the image folder,
Mm-hmm.
and brings that live. I'm just going to leave it on that so it's easier for you to read.
Yeah. Thank you.
So the minute it comes up, it'll be up on the stream, so
Yeah.
There's no need to pause after we change image. All right, so don't look over there because there's a delay.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. Share screen. Boom. First up.
Now, see, the wonderful thing about my friend Steve here at Ignacio Handmade Permanent Cigars is he's an active member of the network and giving me, wonderful photos to work with to promote. This is a little piece that I made for his permanent cigars. So Ignacio Cigars, handmade. He's out of Lincoln, Nebraska. So if you go into pretty much any of the area, smoke shops, head shops, whatnot, you're guaranteed to find some of his work. And he does comedy at the Cellar, I do believe, and at the local comedy clubs throughout the area there in Nebraska. And you can find him usually in between breaks, selling his permanent cigars. So you can also find him over on Instagram if you're not in the Lincoln, Nebraska area. You can find him over there under Ignacio Handmade or on Facebook.
That's at Ignacio Handmade on Instagram or Facebook.
At Wilder Steve.
No, it's when you search for someone, if you type at it.
Oh yeah, on
That's
Facebook.
Yeah. I know on Instagram when.
Oh yeah,
search
Instagram.
Feature,
Ignacio.
It'll search for the exact match if you put the at symbol before you when you search. As far as
I was
Facebook
talking about you can find him at. Now you all got me messed up.
All right. So the way
you can find him at Ignacio Handmade on Instagram and Facebook, Steve Agnet.
Ignat, yes. No, I was just explaining when you do the search feature.
I know.
If you use
most
the
people
symbol,
know how to use it.
Just in case there's somebody who's tech special like I am when it comes to certain things. Like
I have faith in you people.
I don't because yesterday I did a seminar and I asked a question that was literally the stupidest question I could possibly ask because I should have just known from the get-go that I could do this, and well, there you go. So there's that. Anyway, next up, my good friend Tabs. Now Tabs changed her name to something I can't pronounce, so I can't. I'm just going to continue calling her Tabs. That's just the way it's going to have to be. I apologize in advance. Over at 8020empire.com, you can find 8020empire at Facebook, and I believe also on Instagram, but you cannot find her anymore on Facebook because of issues that she has with Mr. Z.
Yeah.
That's what we'll call him from now on. 8020 Empire is it's not only a clothing brand and a music label, a budding music label at this point. It's also a community awareness about pre-colonial African culture and spreading education about pre-colonial African culture. All of her music is family friendly, and so is the comic line and the artwork. She does have merchandise for men, women, and children all alike.
Yeah.
That is 8020 Empire EMPYRE.com.
Check her out.
And now
our friends Grim, Vinny, Moo Squirrel, Cirque, and a plethora of others.
Oh, don't forget Cowboy. Don't forget Cowboy.
Yes,
sneaks in every once in a while.
Cowboy does. He does sneak in every now and then. But you can find everybody over at Real Liberty Media, rlmradio.xyz, or www.reallibertymedia.com. Now, if you like anarchist and free society, free state type of thinking, and that's probably up your alley right there. Go over there, listen to the shows. They got a full schedule. I can't even begin to tell you where to begin. Though, Vinny does his shows on yeah, I know. He does his shows over there on Fridays. Grim does his shows on Tuesday. And I think Fridays as well. But yeah, go over there, check it out, chat up with everybody over
Doesn't
there in the
somebody do a
chat room.
show on Saturday
Uh, I know the
or
Redneck
Thursday?
Dentist does a
No,
show.
like right before 8 p.m. Like someone. I think there's actually somebody on Real Liberty Media on the slot right before I do Bard and Broad every day. So I think there's somebody there Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. I'm not sure, but I could almost swear that like every time, right when we're doing Bard and Broad,
I believe it's Grim.
Grim comes in a little bit late because he's finishing up
Yes. Yes.
post-show
It's Grim
work.
and Moose Girl
Yeah.
doing it that evening. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes.
Uh,
they've reformatted and changed things up, and it's wonderful. Sunday Blues, Monday It's All Connected, Thursday Free Your Mind. Those are his shows. And then
see,
you
there
got
go. That was
Vinny.
Thursday.
Thank you, Grim, for helping me out. It takes a village to help me. And so we have Vinny's show, and then we have Vinny's got the schedule up there too, and How at 3 on Sundays, and I'm sounding all over the place now.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna move on.
Actually, if you can, Grim, if you could, send me at, you see my name. Oh,
Harry Felker.
It's down there somewhere. Harry.felker@gmail. Just send me like a no.
It's like over there.
I can't see because it's a little tiny and it's on a delay. So whatever. That's my name. My email address is that first name dot last name @gmail.com. So if you could be so kind as to just shoot me over like a full schedule, and then we'll have like a script to work off of.
Yeah.
Instead of reading 16 messages that just popped up on the thing.
From half lines, I'm like,
next up, if you are in the mood for soaps, and Donna has actually, and I'm not going to try to steal the limelight from our Tuesday Tribe shout out for Lunar Lather's Apothecary, but if you are in the market for soaps, Donna also created something, a soap dish for us from resin. So
we could partner up, maybe.
We maybe we can come up with some sort of cross promotion thing, and I'll talk to Tara about it once we have like a real model of what you can do. But Lunar Lather's premium quality apothecary soaps and suds. A good friend of mine, Tara Scheiber. She's a mom, a stay-at-home mom, and the whole story behind Lunar Lathers was pretty much the story about why the network started. People were out of work, they needed money, and since the employee-employer relationship was just not working out for a lot of people because, well, employers were closed and bills were still coming, she decided to start making soaps. All of her soaps are vegan. The ingredients are ethically sourced, local where she can make local sourced arrangements, and they can be shipped anywhere in I would suppose the world. You can find her Lunar Lather's Apothecary at Lunar Lather's Apothecary on Instagram. You can find them on Facebook as well. And their store is on Big Cartel, Lunar Leathers Apothecary.bigcartel.com. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, maybe there'll be something like that on the horizon where
we make cute little things. I used to make little gift baskets for Mother's Day and homemade soaps and
Mhm.
little, bamboo soap dishes
Mm.
and
Well,
make
we're-
it all
we're-
look like flowers. And yeah,
we missed Mother's Day, but
yeah, I know. But
We were busy.
there are things that could be,
yeah, absolutely.
artistically.
We can because it's not like soap goes bad. So I
No,
mean,
no.
there's something we could do there, potentially to maybe cross promote and whatnot. And look at
Yeah.
that, Grim sent the mail already. So
Yeah,
we're,
thank
now
you, Grim.
now
You
for
rock.
next Tuesday we have a script.
Woohoo!
Oh, now we're up to Vincent Easley II. Donna, take it away.
Vincent Easley II, Connecting Voices, American Dissidents Radio Writing Series. What Matters? A Ponder Gander. Over on RLM Radio. RLMradio.xyz. And how many series or how many episodes are left in this series? I'm not sure quite yet, but the ongoing saga of the Bundy Bunch is something that he has been covering, as well as other situations that have played out in history that shows the unmerciful hand of overreaching government. So he has one left. So coming this Friday, catch him in this last series or episode in this series. Fridays at noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And he's got a total of 12 episodes left, I guess. Okay. I seen one left, but
No, I think there's a total of 12 episodes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He has one left.
Series. Okay.
There we go. There we go. All right. Skipping Friday, he says.
Oh, skipping Friday. So, alrighty.
So it'll be next week.
It will be next week. Not this Friday.
Okay.
The next Friday.
All right. Are we ready?
All right. Yep.
Are we ready?
Yep. Oh.
I'll make it bigger. Hang on. Dun dun dun.
To Die For Creations, my lovely and beautiful friend, lifesaver, miracle worker, medicine woman, all the above, just beautiful, beautiful soul, Tori Wright, Tori Vicky Wright over there in Oregon. She's I think she's looking for property right now, but don't let that stop you from perusing her goods that she has over on Facebook, facebook.com to the number 2 DYE the number 4 creations, CREATIONS. And you can find so many different goodies over there. You got tinctures, medication, RSO, FICO. You got herbal teas. You got concentrates, like dabs. If you like dabs, if that's your thing, or even edibles. Maybe the dabs are too much, and you want some yummy fudge. She's got the hookup.
Dabs.
And she also has a talent for textiles. She
Talent
does.
for textiles. Awesome alliteration already.
But yeah, you can check out some of her quilts that she does for charity events. She also does embroidery. You name it, she does it. she's just a one-stop shop for everything. I wouldn't be surprised if she's like making home furnishings or something with like,
I don't think so, yeah.
hip stocks. We'll see. We'll see. It's just a lot of wonderful things that woman does. And so you can find her, like I said, on Facebook, To Die For Creations. She doesn't have a website currently, so the Facebook page is where you can hit her up, and then she has a.
You want me to? I can read it because
Yes.
it's small.
Yes.
If you do not use Facebook, the other method of getting a hold of her is to reach her by phone, which is on the image here at 503-724-5077, or you can find her on email at freethinkertw@gmail.com. And the reason why that is, I believe when we did the Feature Focus Friday with Tori, that you can find also on the network, is that she likes to have a personal relationship with all of her clients, especially the medicinal clients, because it's not a one-size-fits-all type of medicine or product. So she wants to make sure that she is giving the best service possible, and the only way to do that is to have a personal relationship after a consultation, because what might work one day, after a while you may need to change your formula, and you can't really track that without that personal relationship. So check it out.
Holler.
And now the shameless self-promotion. This is kind of sort of what I'm thinking as far as like that business card type of thing. Something that A, fills the screen, and B, we can just collate, the piece of artwork, the name, call to action, and method of contact, like a business card.
Yeah, I used to do sales in Indianapolis for a community paper, and it was kind of like the theme or the feel of what we got here as far as this graphic goes.
Maybe we'll put like a little watermark of Mr. Professional Cat there on each one of them to make it so that we can advertise it without worry. If someone does want it, we can always get we'll figure out like a price, but I don't imagine it being like too expensive to.
No, heck no.
Especially for like network members and stuff like that. But anyhow, if you are a business owner, artist, or content creator, joining the network, it not only helps you, but it helps us build a more robust network where what you get out of it at no cost is exposure to a larger market share than you would on your own, and what it gives the network is more products for network members that are and are not there for business purposes to shop from, and what we're really trying to do with the network is create a community of producers and consumers to be able to do business with each other where they wouldn't normally have the opportunity. If you've ever used Facebook ads, it's a nightmare, and the reality is that you don't really get to know how well your ads are being received until after you've already paid for a couple of months. So this, at least it gives you a little bit more of an interactive role where you go, okay, well, this isn't really working out for me. and you can actually talk to the market and get feedback from them about what they believe you could do to improve your pitch. So there's another whole different aspect to the network that we don't really talk about, that I didn't really realize was a possibility until recently. So there's that. Joining the network, how it helps us is that it gives me a little bit of peace of mind, because all of the people who are involved in producing for the network are people, for the most part, either I or Donna know personally, and their success is a weight off of our mind as far as those people and their future are concerned. I don't want to see any of my friends going homeless.
No.
That's part of the reason why I made the network to begin with.
Right.
So yeah, there's that. We'll come up with the idea as far as doing the business card thing, and maybe we'll throw it up on the Sacred Agora as like as a consultation for advertisement type of thing, if they want to take it away from the network and the watermark and whatnot. And then that also opens it up for people who are not part of the network that may not know about us, that happen to come across the Sacred Agora and go, oh wait, hang on, I need something like this. We'll try to make it something that is easily transferable onto digital format, from digital format onto analog format, if meat space cards are a thing that you want to do. But I figure the digital format, with all of the current technology about file sharing and QR codes and all that type of stuff, that it actually might be more imperative for most people to have a non-watermarked image that they can have as an e-business card, because all you have to do is take your phone and touch it to somebody else's phone. That's a capability that most phones have now. Or there's actually also a product out there. It looks like a credit card that has an RFID chip that when you put it up with somebody's phone, it sends that phone to that page.
Yeah.
So that's also something that if you wanted to look into personalizing your own thing like that, you could bring that artwork to the company, provided that you paid for it and got the release on it.
Right.
So there's that. Next up, join the network, Facebook, the network.mma.
Thank you, Travis.
What's up?
Travis Reed.
Oh, Mr. Travis Reed.
Yeah.
Mr. Travis Reed is a YouTuber, by the way, and he does stuff. He does time altering videos. Like he'll if you want to see the sunset, sunrise to sunset happen in like
Time lapse.
in like 10 minutes or less, this is your guy. And he does all that type of stuff. It's very interesting. You can find him on Travis Reed over at YouTube. And I mean, if you're following me on YouTube, he's one of the people I subscribe to. So you can easily search for him that way if you want to mine him faster. But yeah, he does.
Tuesday's about, man.
Yeah, but he does some really cool videos. I really enjoy them. So there's that. And on to the next one. Oh, we're gonna blow it up.
Oh yeah.
Because Donna doesn't know how to make big images. There you go, Donna.
I wanted to get everything in there.
Yeah, but you just make the image bigger.
Well,
I'll have to explode everything.
Well, I did it all on the old setup
Yeah,
too.
the tiny setup.
Yeah.
Hi, buddy.
My one of my best friends from childhood runs and operates Brown County Forest Farming LLC. He has a plethora and variety of wildly grown and harvested mushrooms, and he also taps maple syrup in the off season during the winters and whatnot. So you can find Brian over at the brown-county-forest-farming.square.site. You can find all of his forest products and services. He gives guided tours during this would be his busy season right now. Morel mushroom hunting. He also on the Facebook group in the community. He gives a lot of pointers and information, and just he's just a fountain of a lot of knowledge when it comes to this. So how to clean and prepare them, and just safe handling of mushrooms. So you can find the menu of his what he has available right now on the brown-county-forest-square.site. So check him out.
Brown County Forest Farming, LLC. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to alter all these pictures.
Yeah.
Make them bigger. It's okay.
Another one.
Donna's up again.
Daniel John Riley, licensed and insured electrician. You can call him if you're in the New York State,
The capital region, which I would believe is the
upstate.
Albany area.
I do believe
I do believe that's where that is.
you would know better than I.
Maybe,
but,
maybe possibly we can get some confirmation on that. But I believe that's where that is. Go for it.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
But if you need lighting, electrician expertise on any kind of project, if it's home or commercial, residential or commercial, he's your man. You can call him at 518-416-9370, and you can hit him up via email at djriley@nycap.rr.com for free estimates. He does have 20 years experience. He actually has more than that, to be honest. But he is serving the capital region there in New York. So you can find him over on electricianDanielJohnRiley.com or on Facebook here at Facebook.com. Can't be beat prices.
There we go.
So, yeah.
Daniel John.
I'm going to have to make this graphic bigger for me with the collars, something that I can actually see.
Empire CBD.
That's pretty. Yeah. Whoa.
That's
Good lordy. Good lordy. That's a lot of CBD.
Let's just do this.
There we go.
Ta-da! There we go.
And another friend of mine, a good friend, former co-host in the radio talk show realm. I got a kitty cat clown my butt. Empire CBD, my friend James Freeland, up in the New York area.
He would be in the Syracuse area, though he does have a brick and mortar store in the Buffalo area as well.
With many more locations.
On the way, yeah.
Yeah. Check him out. Empire CBD. You can find him on Facebook, Empire CBD, or you could go to the website itself and find all the locations and peruse their menu at www.empire-cbd.com. And yeah, James, he's
I want
got
chaos.
many years experience as a cannabis activist, and he's walks the walk and talks the talk, and now he's expanding his scope of healing and helping so many more people. So facebook.com Empire CBD.
Bones Apothecary and Tony Bones. She keeps like flirting with the whole idea of coming on Future Focus Friday, which I would just appreciate if you would just do it, and so we can get it over with.
Like a Band-Aid.
She is a purveyor of how the fucking hell you pronounce it?
Grape Tom.
Kratom, whatever. It's a herbal medicinal supplement with potentially, if you decide to go completely insane with the amount that you use, have psychoactive effects. So it is not cannabis. It is not actually a Schedule 1 anything. So it is.
It's actually pretty breakthrough.
Technically legal. In the world of now, we are breaching the whole federal ban on cannabis. It's just another option as opposed to being the option that you can do without going to federal prison for.
Right.
Well, you still can go to federal prison for cannabis, but there's a lot of headway there that may make it so that the federal government doesn't really have a choice.
But we do know a lot of people that it's actually been helping. Besides the cannabis, I've seen a number of friends in the volunteerist and anarchist community. Not only utilizing it, but promoting it and distributing it as far as selling it. So yeah, it's something that has been really helping people. It's not just the fashion,
right?
So
that and Tony, just like my brother Charlie, is one of those people who she tests her product. She actually is a consumer as well as a retail seller. So she has insight on what the particular varieties of kratom, how they can help you, and what they can do for you, and what happens if you take too much, and how it makes you feel like crap. So there you go. Tony Bones Apothecary at bonesapothecary.com. You can also find her on Facebook, Instagram, and all of the other social medias, I am sure, with her, almost basketball-sized team family. So there is that. And then let's see who's next, because we are running late now. I believe that is our last one.
The half moon.
This particular tribe shout out is one of those ones veiled in mystery, because I don't actually talk to the Half Moon Outfitters. I talk to Vinny, who says that they are
their spokesperson.
Yeah, it's like their spokesperson as far as to us.
He's their model. He models all. But it is friends of his. I believe Grace and hold on, there is a cat causing chaos. But they do merchandise. Like tumblers, t-shirts, pins, that sort of apparel outfitter type of dealio. And they're out of Arkansas. I'm not sure if they got a website right on hand, but you can find them there on Facebook, Half Moon Outfitters. So yeah, I think they're definitely friends of Vinny's and their
really
neighbors.
shy.
And very shy.
I'm very
yes.
shy about promoting their product. So,
We'll
once-
do it for you.
by force. All right. I am really hungry, and it is
Yeah.
Taco Tuesday.
And the cat is up to no good right
They
now.
don't. They also, Vinny. Just to respond to what you're saying right here, they don't need to be organized. They
Nah,
they just
don't.
they just need to A, have media, and B,
Well, pictures and how to contact them.
yeah, that's it.
That's it.
That's it. So
Where
that
to
this
find
way,
them for people to, just happen to find their page.
yeah, like if
Yeah.
if someone comes and watches this and is like, oh, I need merchandise, and I don't want to deal with a large company, and they hear about Half Moon Outfitters and there's no way to contact them, So yeah, get on it. Get on those ladies of yours and explain to them that they don't need to be organized in order to
That you have
Provide-
faith in them.
to
Now
provide
get it together.
to provide contact information for their own business. I mean, I'm sorry, but it is their business. They kind of should meet you halfway. So thanks everybody for coming by.
Thank you guys.
I'm gonna go make tacos because I'm freaking starving,
I'm
and
going to put a cat in a bag. Put it back in the bag.
and we will see you later today for Bard and Broad Players Path, where I'm actually going to start expanding the Players Path menu of songs available, because I've absolutely graduated out of all of the level 1 songs, which means that I'll be doing the other half of the level 1 songs, and I will also be changing out some of the level 2 songs, maybe possibly some of the level 3s, depending on how well I'm doing with them. So I will be changing the set list. Please. Accordingly, like I should be doing as I progress through Players Path. Once I start getting into the level 5, level 6 stuff, where it becomes like a serious challenge to get especially the songs I haven't been working on done, well, we'll probably be sitting there for a bit with those songs, and we'll just be floating around with other things in Players Path as far as the lower level stuff is concerned. So once I'm at like level 1 and level 2 completely, I'll add level 5 and level 6 respectively. I have not graduated at a level 6 yet, only because red light fever. So we will work through that together, I suppose. So why are you such a ruckus today?
The belly of the beast.
All right. With that said, we are going to stop sharing and close this up and
Thank you,
come
guys.
over here and say thank you, everybody. Where is it? This is Travis Reed's name, and I believe that's how you find him on YouTube. So
Thank you.
just keep that in mind. You don't really necessarily need to link to his the link to his page, though. If you are on YouTube, you should be able to hover over his name, see if you can, and it should. No, it doesn't do that anymore.
No,
Oh man,
they have
YouTube
changed
sucks. All right,
Yeah.
so we are gonna get going now, and thanks everybody for coming by. Oh boy, you are literally just a barrel of monkeys today.
it.
Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you later.